I want to challenge you on something, alright? Those of you who claim that maybe people like myself who don't want to take the jab, are against health of our own and against health of those around us, are against our fellow man. We are the threat. We are the, the very danger that you have to be very, very, very afraid of. Alright? Be paranoid, panic, those people are among you. They're gonna take you down. Listen, I'm not against health. It would be a ridiculous stance for myself and for those around me. I'm into actual health. Now, let me tell you something. All those doctors and that mainstream medical science that you rely on so rigidly, right? I don't, because let's just see how a visit at a doctor goes. So you go there, let's say you can't sleep, right? Now they give you pills. They give you, syrup. You have a cough. They check your lungs. They say, seems pretty good. You have any pain, you have a headache, cool, we'll give you pills. We'll give you cough syrup. Now, have you ever checked what's in all those pills and how many you actually will have to take if you keep going to them? Have you ever actually realized what's something that you're actually taking into your body? Now, I'm for health. I'm not for suppression, because that's what that is. So that could be a doctor, sure. They have a title because they studied, and that made them into a doctor. Now, I'm more for healers, not doctors. I don't care what your title is. I honestly don't, because if you can't help me and you don't look anything like myself who's in shape, then I'm not listening to you. Like, you can have the title of a god and I'm not listening to you. So you have to be at least as fit and perform at least as amazing as I can and do, or we have nothing to talk about when it comes to health. Alright? I'm not into suppression. Most of the mainstream, medical science is not actual science, unless science is suppression. That could be science too, of course. You have to come up with a scientific method in order to suppress something. I don't want to suppress things. I want to understand them. You understand that? I want to actually understand myself psychologically, physically, biologically. I want to understand how my thoughts and how my understanding of life and myself interact with what the body is experiencing. You get that? So if I'm stressing my body, of course, I'm going to have certain reactions, and those reactions will appear like disease and, bacterial infections and all sorts of stuff. So I don't have to necessarily run to the doctor so I can quickly get the pills and, tell the firewall, shut down, stop reacting. It's there for a purpose. It's there for a reason. It's warning me. It's showing me something. Something in my body is not right. So my body is responding to it, trying to cleanse itself off of that. Rid of that, get rid of that stuff. Push it out. And I shouldn't stay in the way. And then neither should a doctor with a title, some guy with a title or some woman with a title, who thinks that now they know the whole thing about the whole world and my body, stand in the way and say, you know what? Your body's reacting, we will tell it to stop. Guys, there's so much more to health, okay? And I'm for actual health. You have to research yourself. You have to explore yourself. You have to experiment with yourself. You have to observe yourself and life itself to actually come to certain conclusions and see the root of what you're going through. Why is it even there? Why is it happening to you? And when is it happening to you? What you've been going through, what you've been thinking about. How were you living your life days prior, months prior, years prior to that minor or major disease or bacterial infection, inflammation, and all these things took place and developed and manifested themselves into some actual obstacle for you in your daily function? That's what I'm for, not for suppression. So thank you, doctors, but no thank you.